Some more CZ Scorpion Evos for you guys. So they keep coming on Amazon. Good prices. I mean, I've seen them on sale for under $50. For under $50 to get about a 200 FPS blaster with motorized magazines, that's a pretty good deal. Anyway, these are from a newer brand or new to Amazon. And they actually have been doing a good job of branding their products. They have several other brands too. But so it's OENLOL. OENLOL. I guess that's easy enough to say if I'm saying it right. Um, and that's what we're looking at here. So they have two different designs of the CZ Scorpion Evo, the white and orange, which we've seen before, and then this kind of, I don't know why I say graffiti, but it's not really graffiti. I don't know, design, which looks cool, and we haven't seen that before. So again, both not too realistic looking, so that's good for a lot of us here in the United States and for kids especially. So we're going to check them out. And I'm not going to go super in depth. I've shown you several of these scorpions. So instead, I just kind of want to focus on some of the differences, right? So with this brand, some of the differences are the accessories. And that's what I've talked about before too. A lot of the blasters on Amazon, if you buy a Scorpion, CZ Scorpion Evo from one seller, it's the same as the other seller. But where the differences can come in is the accessories, right? They can give you more gel beads. They can give you other things like that. I do always like to put a little, make sure you wear some safety glasses when you're playing. And of course, they give you some. That's just kind of my, I feel like I need to remind everyone to do that so people are being safe. But let's talk about those extra accessories. You get two magazines with this one. That's pretty nice because the only downside, I think, to this blaster is the lack of capacity in the magazine. So they give you two of them. So you'll get two with each blaster. All right. And of course, they are motorized magazines. So you shouldn't have those feeding issues. So that's the biggest difference with this one. So all things said, if they're all the same price and this one, you get two magazines, you'd be silly not to get it because you can't buy single magazines on Amazon as of yet. And who knows if you can even order them from China. So that's a big bonus, I would say. The additional gel beads is nice. The speed loader, these are nice to have. They really do make it easier to load your magazines when you can just go ahead and go right in there like that. I wouldn't store them in here long term, but certainly for a couple days should be fine. So that's a nice little bonus too. Batteries seems to be the same. It's that 800 mAh battery, 7.4 volt, which we've seen before. No, I would not put an 11.1 volt in here. If you want to try it on your own, that's fine. But if you ruin your blaster, don't get mad at me or at the seller. The battery compartment is a little tight. So, but that's just the design of these in general. So putting the battery in here, getting it in there, I've got a pretty good way of doing that, but getting it out is not always the easiest. So I kind of go with the harness and push all the harness to the front where the plug is, and then kind of tuck this down in that way. And that usually works pretty well with these. But then getting it out is difficult. So you're going to have to practice with that. And like right now, I've got it stuck in there because I pushed it back too far. So you got to be a little careful with that too. And again, it's just because I'm trying to find the ideal way. So it's in there, and that's good. And again, as you play with it more and more, as those wires become pliable, it becomes in and out a lot easier. Of course, your mag release button's right here. Your stock button, or your stock just goes ahead and clicks open right there. That's where you can go ahead and release it. And it does have kind of a little latch that it kind of locks onto. Okay. Does have telescoping, which is nice. And then with this one, you do have fully automatic, and you do get true semi-automatic, magazine priming, and then that blowback feature on the slide. So those are things we've seen across all of them because, like I said, again, they're all pretty much the same blaster. just get 2 magazines with this. So check out OENLOL, OENLOL. Of course, I'll put the link in the description. And if these are on sale for a better price and you get 2 magazines, I would say it's a no-brainer. Of course, we'll still test these. We'll test the FPS, make sure they're the same as the other ones we've seen. So look for that video, and please like, please subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and comments and questions, put them below. I try to answer every single one. So thanks for the support and participate in those monthly giveaways.